Well, guys, we have things to do. Side by side, I had a wiring harness go bad for the rock lights. Been working on that. Easy fix, just time consuming. So got to put the seat back in. There's the new truck. I don't know why those reverse lights are on. I must have hit the button. But first, before I'll talk about the truck here, but we have to put on a snow plow. Got a new snow plow from Can-AM to put on the side-by-side. The old snow plow that you guys seen before, if you've ever watched my channel, it was something that I mocked up, welded, put new gussets in it, stuff like that, and bolted it to the front of the side-by-side, but it was from a razor. And what happens is there was such a big angle coming from here down that if I hit a curb, it'd just roll that snow plow right underneath the side-by-side. So now I got a straight push tube that goes from underneath, and I'm going to lower the side-by-side down a little bit also, so that'll help significantly too. So let's go outside and I'll show you the truck. Guys, this is the new truck. It's a Chevy Duramax 3500, so it's a ton truck. Not in love with the wheels. They are like $1,000 a piece for those wheels, but not in love with the wheels. 7-inch suspension lift on Fox coilovers in the back, and then just regular shocks, Fox shocks in the rear. Steel bumper front and rear. No engine mods because it is an LMP, and it's hard to it's not hard, it's expensive to delete them. All new A-arms and everything, oversized steering rods, the works. Rigid Industry light pods and light bar. Some bullet up there, I don't know what that is. Automatic running boards, hard bed liner, stuff like that. The reason I got this, guys, my the black Chevy that I had, great truck, 200,000 miles on it, Duramax. It was tuned EGF or EGI tune was in it, had 30 over or 60 over injectors. I never got it dynoed, but the guy before me had it dynoed, and he said right around 550 horse and like 1,100 foot-pounds of torque. But I never got it dynoed, so I can't tell you guys the real numbers. What happened, I turned a corner the other day. It's been rolling 35s on it for 10 years. Went around the corner and ball joint broke, tire fell off. Long story short, the wrecker came, drug it onto the trailer, fucked it up even worse. Called the insurance company. Insurance company is gonna fix it, but in the meantime, all I had was the Corvette to drive. And I kind of sat down and told myself, do I really need this Corvette, or do we need a new truck? Because the truck we use for everything. It's a family vehicle. We have to be able to trust it. We got to be able to, you know, go to Christmas and all these things. So we need a reliable vehicle that can get around in the snow and everything. I'm still going to keep my black Duramax for going to the hardware store, getting wood chips, you know, all that kinds of stuff, you know, using it for a truck. And this is just going to be, you know, something that I drive every day, but I don't use for beating the shit out of. So we ended up trading off the Corvette, took a hell of a loss on it. It hurt, but now we got brand new. It was either buy brand new or this used. It's 2017, so with everything on it, if I would have bought a brand new one and then put $25,000 into what I've seen the build sheet for this, it was $28,000 to put on what's on this. So if I would have done that to a new truck, I would have been like 90 grand for a freaking new pickup. And I'm not a person, as you can tell with the cars that I own, the trucks that I own, I do not like driving what everybody else has. I have to have something different. So this is what we got. But anyway, I'm going to talk more about the truck because we have some things we want to do with it. And I also want to talk about some of the stuff that's in this truck that I wish was on that. So, so let's get started on this snowplow, see how it looks, see how it works. They just came out with this snowplow. They don't make the Alpine anymore, the ones with the shocks in the front and everything. And it had that little curve in it, or the curve up. to the snowplow. They don't make that anymore. You can still get it on like Amazon, other websites, you know, eBay, stuff like that. But if you go to the dealer, you won't be able to get it anymore. So we're gonna put on this new model, see how it looks, see if it's any better. I've never owned an Alpine, so hopefully somebody that's watching this video has owned an Alpine and they can tell if, you know, what's better, if there's any difference. All right, it's gonna take a while. I'm pretty tired, so I probably won't get it done tonight, so it'll probably be 2 videos, but let's get started on it. All right, guys, one more thing here before we start ripping open boxes. Let's go through the price. The snowplow itself, 72 inch, I believe it's plastic. It's gotta be by the weight. $504. The push tube fucking, it hurt. $494, almost the same price as the snowplow. And then the plow mounting kit for the underneath of the side-by-side, $124. For a grand total after taxes, $1,222. The push snow. That's stupid. But anyway, let's open these fuckers up. No, people ask me if I enjoy doing this stuff. When you get a plow mount that mounts to the bottom of your side-by-side, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fucking pieces, the answer to me, if I enjoy doing this, it's no, I am not gonna enjoy this. Now, do I enjoy putting on a bumper that's a bumper and 4 bolts? Hell yeah, and changes the whole look of the vehicle. But doing this, no, that's stupid. And then, God forbid, guys, that you live in the boonies and don't have internet connection, because you're screwed. Where's the instructions? Oh, it's on the internet. On the internet, guys. So let's try figuring it out. Might have to get the internet out. Thank God I have the internet. So tightening up that plate down there, it sucks. It really sucks. So here's the snow blade, 72 inch plastic or whatever material they make that out of. Steel wear bar, and there's your push tube there. We're gonna get this mounted up here quick, shouldn't take long. Put on those springs and clip it on. See how she works. All right, guys, there it is, all done, put on. One thing I can see that might be a problem, you can see how that winch cable is almost straight, and when it pulls, it's going to be pulling almost straight in the machine instead of up to lift it. So it's going to put extra tension on the rope and probably snap that rope. So we're going to see how it works. We had some snow a couple days ago, but it didn't stay around long. So, and then this right here, when the plow is off the machine, you wrap your winch cable underneath here, underneath there, hook it in, and when you push the winch up, it actually lifts the plow mount up and clips in the machine. So I'll move it here, and let's see, I'll get you somewhere to put this camera here. As you can see, guys, it's pulling straight on that cable, and I know it's gonna break that cable. It's the only bad thing about this plow that I can see as of right now. This right here is a foot release to drop the plow off. Now the mount underneath, I don't know if you guys can see or not, but is perfectly flush with the bottom of the machine, so you shouldn't even have to take that off ever. So it's the only thing I'm worried about, guys, and I don't know about the Alpine plow. I don't even know if they make it anymore. Like I said, I got this at the dealer for $1,200, and I mentioned the Alpine plow because I liked how it was out a little farther. When you get in this machine, guys, see if I can give you a view that I see. Get these gloves out of the way. That's all you're seeing. And that's all I can see, guys. So you don't really see the plow. You can't see it while you're gonna plow. And so what I'm gonna do, and if you do buy this plow, you're almost gonna have to do it, is I'm gonna drill 2 holes here and mount these up right here so I can at least see where the plow is. Would I've liked the Alpine plow? Yeah, but for some reason the dealership didn't offer it. And this is what they offer now. So it is what it is, I guess. But I'll give you guys more of a quick review on another video during the winter of how it's doing. But other than that, that's what it looks like. This is what my concerns are about before I use it, is the rope, not being able to see the plow, stuff like that. But guys, you know how it is owning a X3. There's not a lot of options. I guess owning a sports quad means that you can't do any work with it. I don't know, but there's not very many options when it comes to a snow plow or anything like that. So this is what we got to work with, and at least you got an idea of what it's going to look like when you get it on your machine and how far away it's going to be from the machine stuff. So there you go. That's the end of the video. Hope you guys liked it. I really don't know how I'm going to put this video together. I was going to show you step by step on how to install it, but that's monotonous, or whatever that word is, and time consuming, and a lot of people don't want to see that shit anyway. So all right, see you guys.